see I'm up. I can't spend the day with you, I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you, my color bright. I ain't finna fade with you, man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh, lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle.
Thank you, Coach. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Benson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Check 45 at the line. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They go play action now. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
We got this.
At their own 20-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. 31's the mic. Go. Watch twitch. Alert, 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 alert. Rush in, rush in, rush in. 36, 36. Check 31, check 31. Wide motion, wide motion.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Turn up, 180. Strong right. Strong right. Four there. Alert. Check. Check. Hot route. Hot. Shift. Hey, ball. Switch. Hey. Alert.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. Check 52. Shift. Ran, tough. Undercrush.
Now a give right side. Hilliard fighting through, and he's got space. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Dontrell Hilliard, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Bilal Nichols in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Check 15. Check 15.
Throwing on second down, Jackson. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Bears take over
Let's go,
first and 10
let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Lock in. Switch. 31's the mic. You go nice smooth. 31's the mic. Go. 31's the mic. Go. Check, go get him.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
31's the mic. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe it.
Here's Trubisky. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. You got three down. 31.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies.
On third down, Trubisky. They still can't get it. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
58, right over there.
Now Jackson on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tight end to the right. Move. Move. Hey. You got three. Three down. Hey, Echo. All day, dog. Move.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
Tighten up. Move. Sponge. No.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46.
Hey, 4 down. 31's the mic. Oh, here we go. 31's the mic. Hey, here we go. Hey.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Watch out. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 37. Check 30. Alert.
On second down now, it's Cohen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey. 4 down. 31's the mic. Ran. 31's the mic. Hey, orbit. 31's the mic. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Kill.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Remember, Prater has hit from 64 earlier in his career. This one not quite as long, but good from distance nonetheless. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
18. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. I got it.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Whip. Watch the whip. No. Off. Tight dog.
On 1st down, Hilliard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Alert. Hey, Alpha. 31's the mic. Come on, the ball. Check. Alert.
Now on 2nd and 13, Trubisky. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Watch tight. Tight is right. 3 down. Motion. Bump. 31's the mic. Ricky. Ran, Tuck.
Trubisky will throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Play. 31's the mic. Watch a slant. Joker. Ran, Tuck. Hey. High 7.
Now it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Three down. Slam. Hey, ball. Hey, Haywood.
Again, it's Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Switch. Check three. Motion. Pop. 31's the mic. Let's go. 31's the mic. Alert. Yo.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Yeah. Check. Lucky. Red, up. You. 31's the mic.
Stay with you.
Hey, Steve 6.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big run there by Jones. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Get out the field, defense.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
This is Gabriel out on the left side. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trubisky now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, exit.
Kill, kill, kill.
Now Trubisky. And oh, what a catch that time by Landry. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down, 3 down. I got 86. I got 86.
Lock in, lock in. Buzz, buzz. Alert, 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 alert.
Kill, kill.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Here we go, D.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson, and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Double dog, that's the way. 31's the mic.
They go play action here on first down. He finds Robinson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one, 58 yards.
Bears, first down. First and goal at the 48.
SOS. Check three. Slam.
Red, up.
Motion.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one. Second and goal from the one.
Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check.
Lock in.
Fresno. Check 26.
Hey, 18.
Watch the twins. Rush in.
They'll run again with Hilliard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Dontrell Hilliard, his second touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point good by Prater, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Next to score, Bears 26, Packers 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Check 31.
Again, it's Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Mike 58 right there. Get ready. 58's the mic.
On third down, here's Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Bears take over first and 10
We don't work.
at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, an 80-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. Prater on to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Next to score, Bears 33, Packers 14. Matt Prater is set to...
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken very short. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Jackson. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they try to sweep to Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now Jackson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 6 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Undercrunch. Alert flare. Check the backer. Shit.
Again, it's Cohen. And some room to work. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back. Hey, ball.
31's the mic.
They'll run. It's Hilliard. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. 31's the mic. It's our time.
Hey, Scavo.
31's the mic.
Ran, jump.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Four down. Check. Four down. Bang. Hey, I got him. That's me. 31's the mic. Now watch one. 31's the mic. Man, I got you.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
I'm coming after you. Switch. Hey, 50 up. Put 50 into the mic.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Packers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Motion, motion, motion.
First down, a run with Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm here all day.
Red, touch.
Check.
Run.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Trubisky. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. 3rd down here. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Go to use you. It comes to me, it's me. Hey. 50 the mic, 50 the mic.
18. Hey, alert.
Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit.
18.
Watch the safety cream.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking deep for Adams. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got Adams on the hookup. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
He's checking.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimeous St. Brown, but now it'll be 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on fourth down. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Mike, 45. Get that quarterback. Tighten up. Let's get the ball.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
You don't want it. Sponge.
On fourth down, Jackson. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. This is Cohen. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 4 down. 4 down. Alert.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Trubisky on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Record. 31's the mic. All day, baby, all day.
Now Trubisky to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Let's go,
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Come on, boy, come on. Watch him. Watch it.
One last shot for Jackson, and the pressure gets to him again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Bears, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.